Hey guys, so in this tutorial we are going to be building out a basic logbook tracker or lift tracker for individual or multiple athletes.
Last but not least, we are going to how to bring up the history so you can see how your athlete has progressed over time. And we're also going to do a little bit of formatting work. So I've added in this section here. So all I'm looking is lift history, date, weight, reps, and estimated 1 rep max. Now this is very simple because we're not looking for specific lifts. We're just looking for all the dates that this athlete has done bench press. So there are cleaner ways to do it, but it can get a little bit complicated. So all I'm going to do is get it to pull up all of the data points from this chart where it matches that and that. So nice, simple if statement. So the logical test is if raw data, athlete name, and raw data, lift equal this for athlete name and this for the lift, comma. If it's true, we want to show raw data date. So we want it to show any date that matches the athlete name and matches the lift we are looking for. Okay. If it's false, I'm just going to leave it blank and do those double quotation marks. See here, it comes up as a load of numbers. All I'm going to do is select this. I can select this column, short date, and there we go. We have our 3 points at which the athlete lifted those weights. The reason there's gaps is because it's just copied anything in here that isn't athlete 1 or bench press and isn't showing it. So you will have some gaps, but that shouldn't matter too much. And all I need to do is do the exact same formula, but instead of searching for raw data date at the end, I just search for raw data weight, reps, and estimated 1 rep max. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to copy and paste this. But there's one problem you can see. Because I copied and pasted it, these have moved too. So what I'm going to do is just nice and quickly jump back in here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put $ in front of the F, so that locks the column and it locks the row as well. So it won't change any information there, but now when I copy and paste it, it still keeps those cells exactly the same. And I now know that I'm not looking for raw data date, so I'll get rid of that. I'm looking for raw data weight. Close it off with the square bracket. Now you can see this is still set to a date. So if I go back to general, it will show me exactly the same. Control C. I'm not looking for weight. I'm looking for raw data reps. Close it off. Enter. And last but not least, what the estimated 1 rep max from that was. Raw data, estimated 1 rep max, and close it off there. I'm just going to shorten those down a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Shorten them down a little bit. And personally, I like to middle it all. So there you go. There you have it. There's all your information, the athlete, what they've lifted, when they've lifted. And you can see as I move through, this all changes depending on the athlete, depending on when they have lifted. Nice and simple. And again, you either have no data or it leaves it blank. If there's nothing there, that's totally up to you. Okay, your choice on that one. So that is all our formatting in terms of the formulas. Now formatting in terms of how it looks, I'm just going to go through a few things that will make things easier for you. Okay, and I personally, how I like to present things. So whenever you're moving a formula, it's really important to remember, if you copy it and paste it into a new place, unless you've locked all those cells, okay, it will move the formula. So say it's here, I'm looking in C6. If I copy and paste it 4 columns to the right, it will now be looking in C10. Or sorry, it won't be looking in C10. It'll be for columns to the right. So it won't be searching in the same place. However, if I Control X or I cut and paste, then it moves all your formulas. So say I want to move this to line it up. I'm going to Control X, and it's going to come out the same. I want to move these closer. I can Control X, and I don't lose any of that data. What you can also do is if I select all of these here, and I want them to actually be bigger sections, so I go Merge and Center, and I press Merge Across, it's going to merge those 3 cells together, and I can center them. I can then do that the same. Merge Across, Center. I'm going to do it 3 lines for all of them. Merge Across. Notice that I'm doing Merge Across because if I just press Merge, it's going to try and merge them up and down and across, so we'd lose that formula. So it's important here that I'm writing Merge Across. Center. And I'm going to do this for all of them real nice and quick. Perfect. Now these, I'm actually just going to leave that space in the middle. I get quite OCD, so if I can make them take up the same amount of space, then I will. Now, if I want to format multiple things, I'm going to select all of those cells I'm holding. I'm on a Mac, so I'm holding Command. I think it's Control and click. And then I'm going to make them bold. Give them a wide border. And I'm going to put these in blue with some white text. Nice and easy. And then these drop-down menus, I'm going to put these in bold. And just give them a pale grey background. Then same again here. I quite like these as they are. Let's call it blue. Blue and white text. Bold. And then let's just center everything in there as well. So I've centered those. So very, very simple. I suppose I can do it here. It's very, very simple. To format it, just remember if you are going to move bits of formula around, use Control X, don't use Control C, or don't copy them. So always cut and paste them because that will move everything around for you. Now, if you are going to use this as a dashboard where you want other people to see your information, personally, I always go View and take away the grid lines just because it makes everything a lot cleaner. You can always pop them back on when it comes to viewing it yourself. Say I want to change some of these and I actually want to merge these down now. And I wanted to be able to see those cells. I can change it, then go back on grid lines. It doesn't look very good, so I'm going to select them and make sure I put in my own grid lines. Could look like that. I might want this to be empty, no border. Put them there. However you wish to make it look, it's entirely up to you. But that is how to make your own athlete logbook and your lifting history. If you enjoy it, make sure you give this a share, give this a like, and yeah, hopefully I'll put some new ones out soon.